Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to review about 5 recommendations of winter anime in 2020. Well, check this out. Number 5 is Ishuzoku Reviewers. It is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Amahara and Masha. This anime itself will be made by Studio Passion and will be airing from 11 January 2020. Ishuzoku Reviewers taking setting in a fantasy world where all races live together. There are 2 adventurers named Stank, who is a human, and Zell, who is an elf. Aside from being adventurers, the 2 of them also enjoyed visiting various brothels. They also always write a review of each experience they visited the place, and then their review will be posted on the local tavern. Their own review has been recognized by many people and quite informative in helping decide what species to have sex with, so that the adventurers do always get a fair amount of money from writing the review. Until one day they met an angel who was in trouble. They were willing to help as long as the angel was willing to go on an adventure visiting various other brothels and write the review. From there, their new adventure began. This anime itself contains a lot of adult content which is only intended for viewers aged 18 years and over. Even so, the concept presented by the anime itself is arguably interesting because it combines fantasy settings with sexual humor. The story itself is simple and uncomplicated. In this anime, we will be served more by various adult comedies and fan service in it. The visuals and design of the characters, which, although they look nothing special, are compatible with the sexual themes presented in this anime. Overall, if you like anime with ecchi elements mixed with fantasy, then this anime will suit you. Number 4 is Jibaku Shounen Hanako-kun. It is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Iro Aida. This anime itself made by Studio Leche and will air from 10 January 2020. It tells a story about Nene Yashiro, an occult-loving high school girl who dreams of romance ventures into the haunted bathroom in her school, Kamome Academy. Kamome Academy is a school full of rumors about its 7 mysteries, and one of which is Hanako-san. Said to occupy the 3rd stall of the 3rd floor girls' bathroom in the old school building, Hanako-san grants and wish when summoned. That is why Yashiro wanted to go to the haunted bathroom, because she wanted to meet Hanako-san so that her request about love can be granted. But who would have thought Hanako-san finally appeared, but the Hanako-san she met, who was supposed to be a girl, was actually a boy. This anime itself can be said to have a fairly original story compared to most anime today. The story at the beginning of the episode is well presented and easy to understand so far. Each character has a unique personality and some have mysterious backgrounds, like Hanako-kun for example. The visuals displayed in this anime look unique, with colors that look striking, like trying to follow the style of the manga cover. Even so, the visuals display look good and match this anime. Overall, with interesting concept presented at the beginning of episodes and consistent stories so far, this anime is the one you must watch this season. Number 3 is Magia Record, Mahou Shoujo Madoka, Magica Gaiden. It is an anime adaptation from smartphone game and manga with the same name made by Magica Quartet and Fujino Fuji. This anime itself made by Studio Soft, the same studio that made Madoka Magica anime before. This anime will air from 5 January 2020. Magia Record tells a story about Iroha Tamaki, a kind-hearted middle schooler from Takarazaki City who becomes a magical girl and must put her life on the line to slay fearsome and ferocious witches in exchange to make her desires come true. Armed with a magical crossbow and the ability to heal injuries, Iroha seeks out the labyrinths where witches hide and defeats them before they can prey on humans. Yet, Iroha has no memory of her wish, and even Kyubei, the white fairy himself, seems to have no idea what Iroha requested for him. One day, Iroha hears rumors about a city where magical girls can be saved, and finds herself on a sunset train to Kamihama City. Unfortunately, she discovers that the witches in Kamihama are far more powerful than usual. After veteran magical girl Yachi Honanami is forced to save her, Iroha vows to never return. But when a chance encounter with a tiny Kyubei seems to trigger distant memories, Iroha is compelled to investigate the mysterious city despite the danger. This anime has the same setting as the previous series but with a slightly different story concept. Even so, compared to the previous series which started the story casually, this anime started the story more seriously and darkly. Overall, this anime is a must-watch, especially for those of you who have played the games or watched the Madoka Magica series before. Even though this anime can still be enjoyed for the first time watching this Madoka Magica series. Number 2 is if my favorite pop idol made it to the Budoukan, I would die. It is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Aoi Hirao. This anime is made by Studio 8-Bit and will air from 10 January 2020. Oshiga Budoukan Ittekuretara Shinu tells story about Eri Pio, a woman who is very obsessed with mania. Her favorite idol who is a member of an underground group that is not so famous. Even so, she always supports Maina and her group every time they hold a concert and always buy a lot of their CDs just to be able to shake hands with Maina. Although she really idolizes Maina, but she also always hopes that Maina herself has many fans and the group will someday be able to hold a concert at Budoukan. This anime itself has a unique story about a woman who initially always looks charming and yet immediately changes after spending all her money because she is so obsessed with her favorite idol. The story itself is simple with various comedy elements and a little romance in it. The visuals and character designs displayed in this anime also look good and are interesting to look at. If you like comedy-themed anime with a bit of Yuri's romance, then you should try this one, highly recommended. Number 1 is Bofuri. It is an anime adaptation from light novel made by Yumikan and Koen. This anime itself made by Studio Silver Link and will air from 8 January 2020. It tells a story about Kaede Honjo, who begins playing the VR MMO game New World online after receiving an invitation from her friend, Risa Shiramine. Inside the game, Kaede herself plays as the character Mabel. Lacking knowledge of the game, she allocates all her status points to defense. As a result, her movements are slow, she cannot use magic and even gets attacked by the rabbits. However, she obtains a skill called Absolute Defense due to maxing out her Vitality points, and a counter skill that kills in a single hit. A Mobile Fortress-style novice with a Poison Nose skill that makes all attacks invalid and overrides all obstacles. She goes off to adventures disregarding her irregularities. This anime illustrates what if a casual player who has never even played a game before tries the VR MMO game. The story in this anime is also simple. Here we will be shown Maple and her friend Sally in their adventures and how they carry out various missions in this game that sometimes there will be interesting and funny moments without any significant conflict in it. Both of these characters also have unique personalities, although the interaction between the two of them is very interesting to watch. The visuals that are displayed also look good, and although sometimes there are CG animations used, but they are not too excessive or too flashy. Overall, this anime is one of the most enjoyable anime to watch in spare time, especially with a relaxed story and various funny moments in it. Very recommended. Well, okay guys, there are the 5 recommendations of winter anime in 2020 that we can review. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel, and see you later.